Então, agora a gente está ao vivo no YouTube. Aí, antes de a gente começar a falar um pouquinho sobre a TALKNTALK, né? Nós somos uma plataforma de conversação, onde você pode chegar aqui, agendar imersões em vários idiomas. Hoje a gente vai falar em inglês sobre environmental issues, que seriam problemas do meio ambiente. E aí, vamos começar aqui com a primeira pergunta. Do you recycle regularly? If so, what types of items do you recycle? E aí, Márcio, do you recycle regularly? If so, what types of items do you recycle? E Márcio, you're muted. Agora que eu fui ver aqui, Márcio, you're muted.
My first of the week.
A Monday, midday, né? Segunda-feira, meio-dia. Primeiro da semana, muted. But no problem, it happens.
Yes, I recycle. Paper, plastic. Had a trash reserve trash here in my house that you put the product you can recycle.
Perfect. Nice. Those are the most common ones, né? Like plastic, paper, glass. Those things that we can recycle, né? And you, Priscilla, do you recycle regularly? If so, what types of items do you recycle?
So I'm trying to recycle some things in my house and separate about the oil. I'm putting I don't know, the strong food. No, I don't know, the garrafa. I'm
Bottle.
Bottle, thank you. And it's common to separate plastic, cans, papers. Yeah. I put this separate all the things. And when I go to the, I don't know, list, I put separate. Yeah.
Perfect. You separate the items, right?
Yeah.
And you, Alyssa, do you recycle regularly? If so, what types of items do you recycle?
Yes, I recycle bottle of plastic and box. Não sei como é que chama, tem um nome específico, caixa de papelão.
Card box. Card box? Deixa eu conferir, porque eu sempre esqueço papelão, mas eu acho que é isso, card box. Deixa eu só conferir.
And cans, latinhas.
Cardboard. Cardboard de papelão.
Cardboard. My cats play with the cardboard.
Mine too. He loves.
And when he destroyed, I recycle.
Perfect. I do the same thing. My cat always destroys the box, and then I need to throw it away. But before he destroys, I let him play. Antes dele destruir, eu deixo ele brincar com a caixa que ele adora. But I do recycle too. Here in my building, we have this thing that one trash can is for organic materials and the other is for recyclable materials. So like everything that I can't recycle, I need to put it in one trash and the other trash can, and the other I need to put everything that I can't recycle. So like plastic, paper, cardboard, those things, they all go in the recycle one, and the other I put like rest of food or like the sand from my cats, né, areia de gato, those things that they can't recycle. And I think it's really cool because they separate, and I think it's better. They can use that things for other purpose, right? So let's go to question number 2. Have you ever participated in a community cleanup event? Like when you grab a lot of people and you start taking out trash from the street, tira lixo da rua, uma coisa assim, né? If not, would you consider joining one in the future? If not, would you like to go to one? Né? Se vocês nunca foram em um, vocês gostariam de ir? When I was a child, my school had some events that we went to the beach and we grabbed the trash from the beach. I lived near a beach named Niterói, no Rio de Janeiro, and then we grabbed trash. It was really cool. But like willingly, né, voluntariamente, I never went, but I needed to go because of school. And you, Márcio, have you ever participated in a community cleanup event? Would you like to go if you haven't gone yet?
I never went, but I like it to go in the future. But I never went.
Perfect. But you would go in one if
Yeah.
someone invited you? Perfect. And you, Alyssa, have you ever participated?
Yes, I'm a leader coach, and with the scouts we do the Cuesta Limpa here in my city. A cada 3, 4 meses eles juntam algumas pessoas e vai limpar a cuesta de Botucatu. Então é bem legal. Então a gente recolhe de tudo e acha de tudo também. A última vez a gente achou uma cobra. Mas é bem legal, assim, limpa toda a área, né? Botucatu é muito grande, tem muita paisagem, enfim, é bem legal. Teve um
Nice.
sábado agora.
Nice. It's a little bit dangerous because you can find a lot of things, like a snake, right? But it's a nice thing to do, né? É uma coisa legal de se fazer, apesar de ser meio perigoso. It's nice.
É porque normalmente é no mato, né? O pessoal joga fogão, sofá, tudo que vocês imaginam. Então, daí a gente vai fazer a limpeza pesada mesmo, não é só pegar coisa pequena, né? Então, aí a chance de achar um bicho, né? Mas daí as crianças estão sempre acompanhadas para a gente não ter problema.
No, it's necessary. Imagine if an animal attacks the children or something like that. It's dangerous, for sure. Yeah, I didn't know that it was like big things like sofa or those things, because in that case, it's really dangerous, because maybe if it's a small thing, you can only like cut yourself with glass or something like that. It's dangerous, yes, but it's not that dangerous as an attack of a snake, right? So it seems complicated, but it's a nice initiative, right? É uma iniciativa bem legal. This one I've never went. Vocês sei que é coisa pesada, nunca fui, não, que eu tenho até medo. But it seems interesting. And you, Priscilla, have you ever participated in a community cleanup event?
Unfortunately, no, but I consider a good action, because you can to clean up your city or the place, or you learn too about the specific risk, because there are some things you need to put the different location to separate about the recycle. And yeah, I'm consider a good. I have a opportunity. I'm go to participate, and I consider it's very important.
Perfect. Yeah, it's really cool. And mostly in like places that, of course, in everywhere it's important, but mostly like in beautiful places. For example, Priscilla, she lives in a historical city, que é Petrópolis. And imagine if you go to a place that you're going to think, it's beautiful, let me take a picture, and it's full of trash, right? So it's better for people to clean. It's the best way is that people don't throw things away there, but people do that all the time. Crazy. Let's go to question number 3. How often do you use reusable shopping bags instead of single-use plastic bags? Reusable shopping bags are that ones made of maybe cotton or that hard plastic, né? Talvez de algodão ou daquele plástico mais duro, que é para ir no mercado, sabe? It's not the plastic ones. I created this question because I only use the single-use plastic bags because I use them to throw trash away. And then if I don't use them, I don't have anything to throw the trash. And this is a kind of polemic action for environmental people, because they think we can't use, né? Isso é uma coisa meio polêmica, a gente gosta do meio ambiente, porque não pode usar essas, né? But I need to, and I don't know how I would throw the trash away without them. Não sei como é que eu jogar o lixo fora sem elas. But let's see what do you do? Alyssa, how often do you use reusable shopping bags instead of single-use plastic bags?
Don't choose bags, but box, as caixas dos meus gatos. A gente sempre traz nas caixas, né? My cats play, and when they destroy, I recycle. But, não sei como é que fala, eu reutilizo o saco de ração deles para jogar lixo fora. Então, depois que eu tiro a ração, eu guardo os sacos E daí eu não preciso ficar, que nem você disse, das sacolinhas, né? Então é um saco mais duro, não preciso da sacolinha.
Perfect. Nice idea. That's a nice idea. I liked it. Perfect. And you, Priscilla, how often do you use reusable shopping bags instead of single-use plastic bags?
I have a one specific bag when I go to the grocery history, but when I forget, because it's common, there are some grocery store here in my city have I forget the name, caixa, and I can use that to put my foods, yeah, and I'm used to the plastic about the food my dog, to put the for the lixo, the same Melissa said. I'm proud of this.
Nice. I've never thought of that. And it's so like easy, right? Because we need to feed the pets. Just grab the bag and put trash. I never thought about that. And I think it's smart. I should do that. I will start. I liked it. And you, Márcio, how often do you, I forgot the question. Let me grab. How often do you use reusable shopping bags instead of single-use plastic bags?
I think this is a little problem with me because I bought some reusable shopping bag, but I always forget to bring it with me when I go to shopping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have this problem too. Now, actually, I had the problem that I need bags and I forgot the others because my mom, when she comes here, she likes to bring food and she brings food in those shopping bags, the ones that we can use more times. And then I have a lot of them here, but I forget to take them when I go to the market. So I always forget them, always. I know the feeling. So let's go to question number 4. Do you conserve water by taking shorter showers? Like, I would say that I take short showers. Like, it's not that I want to make it shorter. I just take shorter showers because I do. Like, I clean myself and that's it. So I guess I do that. But let's talk about the numbers. I guess my shower takes like maximum 10 minutes because I think it's a short shower. And I have hair to wash, so I guess it's short time. And you, Márcio, do you conserve water by taking shorter showers?
Oh, here in my house, my mom saved the water from the rain, saved the water during the washing and the clothes. But about my personal shower, I don't take a short shower.
But it's good, right? I know it's sad because we need to conserve water, but it's so good to take a longer shower, right? It's good. It's good. And you, Priscilla, do you conserve water by taking shorter showers?
Yeah, it's possible. And when I take a shower, take a shower. But I'm sometimes when the climate is a good climate in my city, it's good to put your, I forget the name, sabonete, and then to close the oil. And when I finish that, you can open again for 2 continuous. But in the moment it's not possible because very cold. But in general, when the very hot, it's hot, so it's okay, because when I take a shower, I need to clean my hair every day, because my hair need this many products, many oils in my hand. But because this I need sometimes I need to use more time because this. But when okay, it's a good day, it's hot, I'm practice, I'm close the I don't know, tornado, and when I finish my to product my hair and my body, it's I open again for 2 continues my take a shower.
This conserves a lot of water, right? Because you don't keep the water falling down all the time.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. In the moment I can make this because it's very cold. I can't because
No, it's
it's
impossible.
very cold.
Right now, it's impossible. I know the feeling. I lived in Teresópolis for a while next to you. So it's impossible to take a shower and like without hot water during the winter. Here where I live, it's also impossible because when I close the water, like when I finish the shower, I feel like I'm going to freeze. So imagine if I close and then I come back. And it's even not good for our health if we do that during cold weather because we might get sick because of the change of temperature from our body. So when it's cold, it's not even good for us. But when it's hot, it's really good to do that. And you, Alessa, do you conserve water by taking shorter showers?
I am in the seria o mesmo caso da Priscila. In the hot days, I'm close the water, but I do não sei como é que fala hidroginástica, and I shower at the club. So in the club are faster my shower. So acho que ajuda pouquinho também, né?
Of course. I remember that when I did my swimming classes, I love to take a shower at club because usually the water there is hotter. And then I used to love that. Eu adorava. It was amazing.
Mas como tem muita gente, a rotatividade é grande, né? Aí a gente precisa tomar mais rápido. Então, acho que ajuda até nisso.
Yeah, that's true. But I was smart. I went to swimming like 6 a.m. and then there was no one there. And I took my shower because it was really good. I loved that. Nowadays, I don't do that anymore because I don't swim, but I used to like. So let's go to question number 5. Have you switched to energy efficient light bulbs in your home? The energy efficient light bulbs are that lâmpada. Is that a lâmpada que é aquela que não é amarelona, sabe? É aquela que é energy efficient. So, have you switched to energy efficient light bulbs in your home? In my home, I changed almost all of them. I have only one here that is an old one that didn't burn yet. I don't know if it's burned, mas não queimou ainda, né? And then I still use, but when it stopped, I guess people don't even sell this type of lamps anymore. Acho que nem vendem mais. But in my house, I changed almost all of them. And you, Priscilla, have you switched to energy efficient light bulbs in your home?
Yeah, I use the energy efficient a long time. I'm changing my house and because to I don't know, diminuir the count it's built, and it's very, very important because it's to contribute to the network, because it's different products in this light. It's good when I don't use more, you can, I don't know, jogar fora. The specific location, of course, but in general, about the place, it's good. It's more, fica, I forget the name. Claro, it's good. No, I don't know different about the other, because this different, yes, but this I consider better because it's more white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The other was too yellow, right? Yes, yeah. I know that. I have this feeling too. I like this one better because it's wider, it's clearer, né? Fica mais claro, fica mais branco. And the other was too yellow. I didn't like it.
In my street, next my home, change the light. It's very good for the energy efficiency because the more visible to when I to drive and walk too. It's more better.
Perfect. I totally agree with you. I totally agree. And you, Alyssa, have you switched to energy efficient light bulbs in your home?
Yes, the ones that are the largest, mais claras, né? And they consume less energy. In my home, minha tartaruga, uses one too, and it's clean energy too.
Yeah, because the turtles, they need to stay all day long with this light, né? Tem que ficar o dia todo com uma luzinha, não tem?
Na verdade, ela segue o ciclo, né? Então, enquanto a luz está ligada, ela acha que é dia. E quando desliga, ela acha que é noite. Então, o certo é ficar o ciclo de 12, 12. Então, eu tenho eu não sei como é que chama o nome. Eu comprei como tomada inteligente, mas é como se fosse um T. E daí você controla pelo celular. Então, você pode pôr para desligar. Tipo, liga às 7 horas da manhã, desliga às 7 horas da tarde. E daí ele mantém essa luz para ela. E a luz, é toda chata lá, né? Porque tem que ter não sei quantos % lá de sol, porque como ela não fica fora de casa para ela absorver o sol, a luz esquenta, enfim, tem um monte de frescura. Mas daí eu já procurei uma que é uma energia mais limpa, porque 12 horas uma luz ligada, né?
Yeah, that's true. A lot of time. I thought turtles, they needed to stay all day long because they have cold skin, né? Elas são anfíbios, então tem pele fria, né? And then I thought they need to stay all day long, not to think it's day or night, não para achar que é dia e noite, but to warm them, para deixar elas quentinhas. Aí eu achava que
Os
elas tinham que
dois.
ficar...
Senão ela inverna. Se não tiver luz, ela inverna. E daí o certo é a tartaruga não invernar. Então ela precisa da luz para saber que é dia, mas também para se esquentar.
Makes sense. Nice. I didn't know how many pets do you have? Because I know you have more than one cat, a total. How many pets do you have?
9 cats.
9.
Dogs,
Jesus
Christ. 3 dogs, big dogs, and labrador. 4 calopsitas, não sei como é que fala.
Birds.
Yeah.
Birds.
one hamster and one turtle.
Jesus, how do you handle all of these animals? It's a zoo.
Yes, I like it.
No, I like to, but I have one cat and he takes a lot of effort, né? Tá muito trabalho. Imagina 9, mais não sei quantos bichos. Jesus Christ, you really need to love them a lot. But nice, it seems like a happy place. É lugar feliz, né? Because animals, they make us happy. Perfect. And you, Márcio, have you switched to energy efficient light bulbs in your home?
Yes, I started this process in my garage. And about the energy efficient, I use it because the durability. I think that the light in my garage has 4 years. 4 years. Is the same.
They stay functioning for more time, right?
More time,
That's
yeah.
true. I haven't thought about that. Eu nunca parei para pensar nisso, mas realmente elas funcionam por mais tempo. I never thought about it. That's true. Perfect. So let's go to question number 6. Do you prefer to walk, bike, or use public transportation instead of driving alone in order to reduce carbon emissions? Because if you use a car, if it's only you in one car. Acho que vocês já até viram um negócio desse, né? Tipo, é uma pessoa só num carro, aí emite muito carbono. Aí se você for num transporte público, vai emitir carbono? Vai. But there are more people there. It's better to be in a public transportation than each person in one car. And then what do you prefer to do instead of using a car? If you needed to choose, né? Se você precisasse escolher, não usar o carro e usar outra coisa. I prefer to walk, because I see the things, eu gosto de andar, acho que eu gosto de ver as coisas, ficar pensando na vida, I love. And you, Márcio, do you prefer to walk, bike, or use public transportation instead of car?
Before the pandemic, I only use the public transport. But after the pandemic, I start the use the car, but I share with my sister.
Mhm.
But this happen. One person drive the car, is only one person in
Yeah.
this car. Yeah. But here in my city, if I choose use the ride a bike, it's very difficult because don't have the place, how say, refit place. I don't know that is appropriate place for you ride the bike.
Mhm. Yeah. And it's a big city, right? Guarulhos is big, so
Yeah.
things are far, I imagine, right? As coisas são meio longe, né? So it takes a lot of time for you to get there. Here, I like to walk because, like, in 5 minutes, I am in college. In 5 minutes, I am at work. In 5 minutes, I am everywhere. So it's easier for me to walk, né?
This is a dream from they can live in the big city.
Yeah,
Walk
I know that.
45 minutes for you are at some place.
Yeah, I know that. I lived in a big city. I was born in Niterói, and there everywhere I needed to go by car. Todo lugar eu tinha que ir de carro. And I thought it was terrible. I hate it because I needed to depend on my mom, né? Porque eu não dirijo, né? I have my driver's license, but I don't. And then I needed to either go with her or take a bus. I didn't like to take the bus because it's boring, right? We all agree it's boring, né? É muito chato pegar ônibus, mas tem que pegar, né? And then I like to walk, but I couldn't go anywhere walking. Não dá para ir pra lugar nenhum andando, porque é tudo longe. Here I go everywhere walking and I'm happier as ever. Porque é muito melhor ir andando, gente. I love. And you, Alessa, do you prefer walk, bike, or use public transportation instead of driving?
I use the company bus, but I love to walk and ride a bike. Como você, eu também não dirijo, tenho carta, mas não dirijo.
Are you
But-
afraid? Você tem medo? Porque eu morro de medo.
No, not afraid. Eu tenho carta de carro e moto, então eu ando de moto, né? I use the motorcycle, but the car, sei a palavra, fica com o meu marido. So, ele não tem carta de moto, então.
Uhum.
But I use the company bus. A empresa que eu trabalho tem um ônibus, então, para a cidade toda. But I remember Marcos said to the bike, ciclovia, né? Aqui, in my city, have, but eu não sei a palavra, tem muita subida. Botucatu is in the cuesta, so it's more it's difficult ride a bike in the city, but quem quer dar jeito, né?
That's true. That's true. But you really need to like to use the bike, because when you have a lot of hills, climbs, decreases, né, sobe, desce, terrible. I hate. So even if I'm walking, né, até se eu estiver andando, subir, descer, é terrible. You get tired. So it's complicated.
It's the difficult for Botucatu.
Yeah. But a lot of places here in Brazil, they have this problem because we have a lot of mountains, né? Tem muita montanha. Então, everywhere there's going to be a climb, a hill, uma colina, uma subida, um negócio assim, né? Terrible. Totally terrible. And you, Priscilla, do you prefer to walk, bike, or use the public transportation instead of driving?
I prefer walking because the same you said, Giovanna, I like think about my life. I like see around me. I prefer because when I work, I'm walking. It's common too because sometimes the bus very lotado. I don't like this because I can't I can't breathe, and it's not comfortable, and it's normal because many people to go to the home. It's common, and I prefer walking. The same you and Alice said. Alice said, in my city, it's common. There are many mountain because this I like the bikes. I don't know the bicicleta, but it's not possible. I don't have. Oh, how can I say, energy for this.
Yeah, that's
I don't know. I
impossible.
know, no, I can't believe it because it's
Oh, it's
very,
impossible.
yeah. I'm living my other house when I live. It's more out, and it's not possible. Yeah, it's possible to use the bicycle, but I don't know. I don't try because it's not appropriate.
No, but and also there's this thing. If you're going somewhere with your bike, you are going somewhere. So imagine you're going to work, for example, by bike, and then you have a lot of clients. Imagine how you're going to get to your work, like totally sweating,
Yeah,
tired. So like we need to think, okay, it's good for the environment, but I can't, right? It's impossible.
yeah,
So you need to take a public transportation or like even the car when necessary, right? So that's life. We need to move ourselves the way that we can, né? Do jeito que a gente puder.
yeah. I agree.
Perfect. So let's go to question number 7. Have you planted any trees or created small garden in your neighborhood? Like it can be in your backyard, like in your house, or anywhere if you ever plant one tree. Here in my college, we have a tradition that every time someone graduates or someone enters the college, like an entire class enters the college, we plant a tree. And then when they graduate, we plant another tree. And then here we have this tradition. So I plant a tree when I enter college because I haven't graduated yet. So when I graduate, I will plant another tree. But I live in an apartment, so like I don't have a garden, né? Eu não tenho jardim. Então, in my house, never. But in college, I planted a tree. And you, Márcio, have you ever planted a tree or created a small garden in your neighborhood or in your house?
In my house, in 2022, I bought 1, 2, 3, two kinds of orange, one lemon and tangerine planted in my house here. The tangerine grow up with 11 fruits in the little tree. And the orange, one kind of the orange has 4 fruits now.
Nice. So you don't even need to go to the grocery store and buy those things. Não precisa nem no sacolão comprar, né? Já tem até em casa.
No.
Nice. Perfect. I liked it. When I was a child, I thought it was so nice. Eu achava muito legal quando era criança, gente que tinha árvore em casa, tipo, pegava laranja e comia, sabe? I thought it was so cool. Eu achava muito legal. Perfect. And you, Alessa, have you planted any trees or created a small garden in your neighborhood?
Yes, I do annual planting with the schools, but I'm working a garden at my house, like March. I'm 2 jabuticabas, 2 amoras, and 2 grapes. Is that?
Nice. So you too, you don't need to go to the grocery store, né? Não tem que ir no sacolão, já tem em casa. Gente, eu acho muito legal. I guess if I had the house, I would plant a lot of things. Because imagine you can eat something that grows in your floor, né? Cresce no seu chão. Eu acho muito legal. I think it's so cool. And you, Priscilla, have you planted any trees or created a small garden in your neighborhood or in your house?
So I never planted because in my house I don't have garden, the same you, Giovanna. and uncomfortable in my school. I don't have this experience, but I like. But I can have a opportunity at the moment. But I like this contact about the plants, about the garden, about this, and eat too, because it's very the different sabor. It's more health, my opinion. Don't have the other products in the fruits, in the vegetables. I like.
People say it's completely different. What you eat that comes from a tree is completely different than what you buy at the supermarket. O povo fala que é completamente diferente. Se você come a laranja que cresce lá no pé, que está na casa do Márcio, é completamente diferente da laranja que você vai comprar no mercado. O povo fala que é muito diferente. Completely different. I don't know the experience because I have never eaten, but it seems really cool because it's organic and those things, né? É orgânico, essas coisas, né? Nice, guys. And I forgot to mention, but I guess every kid, when they were in school, they planted a bean, né? Toda criança plantou um feijãozinho na escola, né? So I guess it's not a tree, but it's a plant, right? É uma árvore, mas é uma plantinha, então já é alguma coisa. And I loved this experience. Eu adorei a experiência, muito legal. So let's go to question number 8. Are you aware of the amount of food you waste? What steps do you take to minimize food waste? So, like, food waste é a comida que você joga fora, né? For example, in my house, I have this problem because my mom, she loves to cook. And then she comes here, she prepares a lot of things and she puts in the fridge. But I don't eat everything because I can't. And then I need to give to my friends. I give to people. Like, my mom cooks a lot of things. And then I give rice, chicken, a lot of things to everyone. But then it comes a time that no one wants anymore. And then I need to throw it away. And I feel totally bad, né? Eu acho horrível. But I need, né? Porque a comida estragou. Terrible. But it happens. So I try to minimize that, né? Comprei potes menores, fiz um negócio assim para minimizar o waste, né? Minimizar o desperdício de comida. And you, Alessa, are you aware of the amount of food you waste? What steps do you take to minimize food waste?
I have a composteira, é isso mesmo?
Eu não tenho certeza não, mas acho que é.
I think a good option is to make a composter, because we use the compost, adubo, né? In my case, in my plants, and I make the composter with the bottle of plastic, so you're cut in the middle, and você vira a parte de cima. And in a YouTube, vocês acham? It's simple, but is help a lot of the food, né? Most of food. So it's a good option.
Perfect. Yeah, that's true. My grandmother, like when she was alive, she had one. And then she loved to do that because she planted things, né? Ela plantava umas coisinhas. And then she told me that it helped a lot, né? Ajudava muito a planta, porque it's natural, né? É um adubo natural. So it's really good for plants. Perfect. And you, Priscilla, are you aware of the amount of food you waste? What steps do you take to minimize food waste?
So to don't happen this, I'm trying to step when I don't know, sobra something, I'm putting my freezer. But in general, I'm cooking it's not a big cook. Okay, I'm a small cook because my husband and me, and I don't cook different foods. I prepare the small food, and if I sobra, I'm putting in the freezer. Or depends of the food, maybe I can use it to create other things. For example, bolinho de arroz, yeah. And I'm used this this the rights, for example, for to don't jogar para não jogar fora. Yeah. Or in general, I'm putting in the freezer, but it's not common to sobrar here in my house. Yeah, I don't like jogar fora. I don't like this. I'm trying to cook in the small and eat. Yeah, finish the food. The next day I'm cooking again. No problem.
Perfect. No, I guess that's the ideal, right? I guess that's something that everybody should do, because to throw food away, it's sad because of the environment, and also because like, that thing that grandma says, we have a lot of people in the world that don't have food, and then you are throwing food away. It's not good. Of course, it's not good. So we need to do everything we can to minimize these things. And I do the same thing as you with fruits. For example, I see a fruit is becoming like not that good, and then I do like a sweet or something like that. To fazer doce.
Yeah, the same banana.
Yeah, banana.
Yeah, I'm prepared cake, and I like so much. And I don't know the name. Put the banana and the sugar and the I don't know, fogão. You can the same geleia. I don't know the name in English. It's very good.
Delicious. I love this one. Every time I do that, I call it banana sweet. Nós chamamos de doce de banana mesmo. But it's like I put banana, sugar, I put in the oven, bota ali no forno, vou mexendo. Delicious.
Yeah, I like so much.
Really good. And you, Márcio, are you aware of the amount of food you waste? What steps do you take to minimize food waste?
In my house, we usually the freeze. I remember for the beans, for example, you do the beans. I don't know, particiona in a small recipient, put in the freeze, and use it during the week, for example. And try they use the height, for example, for do other receipt that you can use the right. And in my case particular, I try to eat all that I put in my plate.
Yeah. But that's something also related to education, né? Você também relaciona à educação que a gente teve, because my mom always told me, you need to eat everything you put there. Tem que ver tudo que você põe nesse prato aí. So, during my entire life, I was even afraid to leave leftovers, né? Deixar sobra lá no prato. I couldn't, eu não podia, não. So, I was really aware of this. Eu tomava cuidado com isso aí, porque it's important. Eat everything. And because I guess it's because like if you don't eat, you have nothing to do with that food, né? Porque ela já tá mexida. Então assim, você não pode botar no freezer, né? Você tem que jogar fora se você não comer tudo. So now that I live alone, I know that, né? Agora que a gente mora sozinho, que a gente descobre por que não pode deixar comida no prato. But it makes sense, né? Faz todo sentido. Gente, por causa do nosso tempo, vou parar aqui